everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans, and today we are back in my functional planner, and this is going to be my setup for the month of December. So I have my new inserts all printed, and I did make some changes this month, and this is going to be my last month in inserts for a little while because I did buy a new 2022 planner, which I am so excited to share with you all, which will be coming soon. So I thought this would be kind of a really fun way to sort of kick off the month here and get this whole thing going. I am going to be doing not like a full Vlogmas, but I'm going to be doing more videos than usual. My goal is to do videos every other day for the month of December, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I am going to kick this off with my December monthly setup, so you can see all the good things that are coming ahead. I have lots of fun stuff planned, and I'm really excited to set this up. I had kind of like a moment of inspiration for how I wanted to do my monthly calendar, and I'm really excited about that. Okay, so let me show you the changes I made in my inserts first. Okay, so I have my inserts all pulled out here, and I do have the cover just like glued onto the front. I did decide I really just like could not bring myself to sew this month, and I also printed it on my new 40-pound paper, which is like a bit thicker, holds up to the dot markers a little bit better, and since I've been using those a lot, I wanted to make sure I printed on this. So I just thought I was gonna have a really hard time sewing, like harder than usual. But I really did not like the way the stapling was working, so I actually figured out how to do like a glue bookbinding, and that's what the washi is covering. And I actually just used my hot glue gun. You just like get it really flat and straight and then like hot glue it on, and it actually works super well. It's very sturdy, and it does lay like really nice and flat. These inserts are actually just slightly larger than the ones from last month. I just realized I had been like, one of my inserts was sized the wrong way, and I was cutting it all to the smaller size, but like less than 1/4 of an inch difference. But anyway, that is what we're going with there. I did make some layout changes as well, especially to the weekly spread, which you will see in just a second. But so just for my dashboard, all I did that's different this month is I removed the notes section that was at the bottom. Here is my November insert. So I removed the notes section, which I haven't even used, and I lengthened the video section, and I just adjusted some of the other sizing as well, just so that I could like fit in things. I'm gonna have more videos this month, so I needed to make that a little bit bigger, and then I just wanted a little bit of extra space for work. And then calendar, have that right here, and that is exactly the same as it was before, so no difference there. Or I did like actually just decrease the size of the month name, but other than that, no difference. And then again, my line a day, again, no difference. And then this is just a plain dot grid, which it was the same as last month, and I do use that so much now. So I'm really have been needing that extra note space lately. So yeah, I have been using that. And then my weekly spread, which this is very different this is different than the way I had it before. I just decided that I really missed having a sidebar, and I ended up buying a 2022 planner that has a sidebar. So you'll see what that's going to be soon, but I ended up going I decided to do 1.5-inch columns to run them the full length of the page and do it as a sidebar. And I did split Saturday and Sunday still. I like that because I don't use this a lot on the weekends, but I still have my same boxes for the day. So the day is kind of set up the same. It's just like sized differently. So we have still going to do like appointments and priorities or things that are due, work, to-dos, and meals, and then Saturday and Sunday just all together. But now I have 2 sidebars instead of having like the boxes at the top. Like here is what, and this is like an unused spread because I used my Thanksgiving planner for this week, but this is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. So this is not like the exact layout of the planner that I bought or anything for 2022. It is a little bit closer. You'll see when I get that. I don't have it yet, so I'm really, waiting for that to ship. But anyway, I am really excited for this, to give this a try. I can do stickering spreads, non-stickering spreads, all kinds of different stuff. So anyway, and I do just have all of the rest of the weeks in the year printed in here. So now I'm going to go ahead and jump in with the monthly planning. The first thing I did was do my color coding along the sides. So with these inserts, I've just been printing out the key along the side of the page. It's the same, I use the same 7 categories every month, but I do change the colors every month to just kind of like fit whatever semi-theme I'm going with. It's not like too branded within the month's inserts, but I do like to have that, especially for the monthly spread. And then I often pull those colors into the weekly spread, although I've been like moving away from that more and more lately as I've been doing like more
more stickers and stuff in here. But anyway, I went with kind of like a blues, yellows, and grays theme, and that was kind of inspired by the deco that I wanted to set up in here. I honestly almost went back to bullet journal for this month, and then I was just like, no, because I really wanted to do this whole thing that I'm drawing in now. But then I was like, no, I can just do that in the inserts and just stick with the inserts through the end of the year. I almost just like went back into my bullet journal for the last of the month, but I just decided to keep in the inserts. I didn't want to have to draw out the weekly spreads honestly every week. That's honestly why I stopped bullet journaling in the first place and ended up moving everything into the weekly spreads. I like having everything printed for the month or whenever and not having to like worry about having to draw out things every week. So anyway, that's basically why I left a bullet journal in the first place. So I just stuck with the inserts, and then I just really wanted to do like this whole string light thing, just really inspired by all of like the kind of the dangle banners that I've been using recently in my Plan With Me's and my memory spreads, and I just absolutely love the stickers that look like this. And I was just like, hey, that seems like it would be pretty easy to draw, and I could have some fun with the dot markers using that as well. And the set that I have has these really cool metallics and stuff, so I decided to do that. And this actually does, I use the silver pen and the gold pen, which, you know, if you know me, I do not usually mix my metals, but I do think it looks really cute in the spread with like the blue and the silver and the gold and everything. So I really like how it turned out. It was definitely like what I was envisioning. And then the pen that I used to draw the black line is a Tombow Futanesque brush pen, which I really like for, it's cool for brush lettering, like smaller brush lettering, but I actually really like it for drawing and like doodling as well. I don't know why. It just makes like a really nice, for like when you're doing stuff like this where it's like not a straight line, but it's like kind of line-ish, or like tree branches, things like that. It works really well for those kinds of doodles. So I do really like that pen for that. And then I had originally made one above that little washi scene as well, but I ran it all the way to the end of the page, and then I realized it looked a little bit better at the far end of the page. So then I'm just putting in the month stuff that I know right now using my color coding system. So each color goes to a category, and I've used the darker yellow for like money stuff, and I just put my husband's paydays in. Good month for December. We have 3 weeks because my husband gets paid every other week. I don't know usually my paydays in advance because I have to invoice first, and it just like there's like a lot of moving pieces. So I just put that in when I realize when it's going to be. And then I'm putting in a space for all of my videos in that like kind of muted blue color. That's probably my favorite mild liner. And I just wrote this one, which is my December setup, which is my first video kicking off my 15 videos for December. So I'm really excited for that, and I will fill those in as I go. And then the next thing I was marking using my other category, which I use for holidays, putting in Hanukkah, which started in November. Actually, Hanukkah was super early this year, and then I'm just running it. It runs through Sunday night, so I was just marking that in, and then also putting in like Christmas and Christmas Eve, and then as well I'm going to put in when the kids' winter break is, which, and then I put that in as like a one word when it starts, or actually I haven't quite done that yet. I'm going to put that in as like a word when it starts, and then I just used dots in the same color to mark like all the days of their break. I didn't feel like I needed to run it the whole time, although I did that for Hanukkah, so I guess I could have, but it looks cute with the dots. And then I also put in like New Year's Eve, and I don't really have a lot of appointments or anything right now. The gray is my work stuff, so I just put in my regular Monday work, and I'm still covering that other thing on Wednesdays for the person who's out for the company that I've been doing work for, but I'm not sure how long that's going to run into December. She's like supposed to be back soon, so I just put it in for the first week, and I will like kind of follow up when I know more with that, but I don't mind doing it. So hopefully, I hope she feels better, obviously, but in the meantime, I definitely don't mind doing it and having like a little bit of extra work. Anyway, then other than that, I'm just filling out my dashboard with just some of the things that I know, which I put in some work that I had, some kids scheduling appointments that I needed to schedule, and then my big to-dos so far are just goal setting and holiday gifts, and I will think of more as the month goes on, but mostly focusing on getting ready for the new year in December. And I think I'm like really excited for 2022, but I just want to make sure I have like everything in place so that I can get off to a really big start, and then also just like take care of some end of year stuff and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm just running these dots to count out my videos for December.
Okay, so my end just cut out there, but I was just finishing up my video list, and I have this all back in my planner now, and I will show you how everything looks all set up. So I just made my usual checklist for film edit, upload, and voiceover, and just finished getting my dashboard set up. Here is my monthly calendar, which I actually love how this looks. I think it turned out so pretty. And then I don't really need to set up anything on my line a day or my notes page yet. So that is everything for this quick little monthly setup. I hope you enjoyed. Obviously, stay tuned. Lots of fun videos coming your way. And tell me one thing that you're looking forward to this month in the comments down below. And check me out on Instagram at mycraftyplans. Okay, that is everything all finished up. My camera just cut out at the end, but I just went ahead and finished up my video list and then popped this back inside the planner. So here is what we are looking at for my video list. I just ran the checklist across the side, and I will keep filling this out as the month progresses, but obviously stay tuned because lots of fun stuff coming your way. Here is my calendar one last time. I absolutely love the way this looks. And then there's nothing else in here yet. More will be added as we go through the month, so stay tuned. I will definitely do another plan as I go this month, and I will obviously always be checking in with my functional planner on my Instagram, which you can check out at mycraftyplans. If you want to see more in here, I show this on my Instagram channel or on my Instagram account all the time. But anyway, that is everything for this video. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe and check me out on Instagram, as I already said, at mycraftyplans to keep tuned with everything going on my planners. And I will be back super soon because we have a lot of videos scheduled for December and a lot of fun coming your way. Bye.